And we're live now. Hey guys, how you going? It is Andrew here. I'm here with Neil and Haran. We've got a very special hot seat this evening for our digital doubles. I hope you guys are well out there. We will wait just a little bit. We may have some special guests coming out a little bit later to see you as well. So watch this space, guys. They're sitting in the background. They might be sitting in the background watching. Oh, damn, I let the cat out of the bag. Damn it. Neil, how are you?
Oh, look, you know me, and I'm more excited than I have ever been. The build up to where this company's going, and then just tonight, and to be on this hot seat, and really to be the first one really out of the box, I think, to really from the team that have been testing this to talk about it. It's exciting because I've seen some of the results coming through, and let's talk about it.
100%. Haran, how are you feeling, brother? You a little bit nervous,
perhaps?
We
do love to, live dangerously. And today, you know what? It's going really well. And everyone is asking, what is this digital double? What is this data mining? You guys got to tell us.
Well, you know what?
And you know what?
You sent me something before, Haran, and I'm just going to share something. So guys, just watch this for a second. And this is what digital doubles is about. Look at that. Who viewed your profile? 175 profile views in the last 90 days, up 17,000% in the last week.
That's the results I'm facing, guys, and it's less than 1 week. Obviously, it's mind-blowing.
That's the one from the week before.
It's absolutely mind-blowing.
It is, guys. It's crazy. So I'm pretty excited. My results, I'm ashamed to share my results because mine are only up like 624%. Apparently I'm a little more active than these two on LinkedIn. But I can tell you what, it's pretty cool. Connections from all over the world starting to come in. How about you, Neil?
Oh, look, we know that the first part of the rollout is just the data mining. And so the amount of connections that's coming in for me already, these people are wanting to start communicating with me. And like we're talking like bankers and, investment guys. I'm like, oh, hold off. I need my digital double to come in and talk for me. Bring us that part of it. So, but yeah. It's
hold on. Is that because you don't think you're intelligent enough to speak to investment bankers or?
No, it's just I can't afford right now to purchase to employ the best PA in the world right now to just come in and handle this stuff.
I'm secretly laughing at Neil. Exactly same thought I have. It's like, when am I gonna find some time to talk to these guys, and how do I sound smart? This data mining guys have actually taken care of that problem for me.
Well, hey.
And you know what? I'll probably think, how am I gonna send message to 10 people? It's already done it for 500 people less than 90 days.
It's crazy, right? Crazy. My LinkedIn, I think when I first put this process in place, when we started this test, I think my LinkedIn profile was around 600 contacts maybe, and it's almost up at 1,000 now. And it's literally 10 days. 10 days since I started this test. It's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome.
It just keeps going. We've been sleeping. You come up and there's more information or people that you need to connect with or that have connected with us. And it's like, wow. It's like this thing's just going to carry on and get bigger and bigger and bigger. And wow.
Absolutely. You know what? For a lot of people just coming in, start tagging your people, start tagging your friends, because this is one of the first times we are doing this. And sooner or later, I'm going to ask Andrew and Neil. I know Andrew's the host, but this question I want to know, because when we first started talking about digital double, Andrew, and data mining, I wanted to know what was the first thing came in your mind. And seriously, what did you guys think? Because all of us know when it comes to AI, we think about Skynet. We think about Jarvis from Iron Man, all this kind of stuff, right? So what is really the first thing came in our mind?
Well, you want to go first, Neil?
I'll go first because it's like I'm on the fence. I'm like, AI.
You haven't got splinters.
You see all those movies and you kind of, I guess when you've been down the rabbit hole as far as I am, it's like, oh no, we don't really want to go there. But after looking and listening to the presentation, I'm like, yeah, okay, it like ticks all the boxes, and like just bring this on. I can't wait. I cannot wait. All the fears that I had, all the misconceptions that were accumulating in here were put to rest straight away. It's like, let me give you an example. I should have been studying for at school, and I was out and I was hooning in my stepfather's car, Oh, my mother's watching this. Oh, she's going to laugh. Sorry.
Oh, you're in trouble now.
I crashed it. I should have been studying. Now, it took me 3 weeks of being concerned about what the consequences were going to be for me. But when I told her, it was like, oh my God, it was like I could have got this done and dusted. It's like, you know, when you think about the negative things and how it builds up and it builds up and it builds up. Well, it's like, this is what it's been like for me, but it's like, it's here now. It's like, man, bring this thing on, bring it on, let her go, let it go. And I haven't named it, but it's definitely a female right now for me. Okay.
Female.
Well, you know, if we get, look, in all honesty, right, full disclosure, when I first heard about it, it was first pitched to us on the President's Council, and somebody brought it and they said, hey, look, this is a really good idea. And I was like, I really like the idea of somebody else doing all my work for me. I was like, that's awesome. Great. And then I thought about it, I was like, hold on, we're talking about AI, we're talking about bots. This is a double-edged sword, but you know what? All that's been allayed. All those fears have been allayed because of what we've seen. The professionalism of the presentations that we've had have been amazing, and what I've seen so far. And I know we're not even into the good parts yet. We're just at the start of it, the data mining, which I know is incredibly important and is going to make us a shit ton of money. But I'll tell you what, totally 180 degrees of them, and I was like, not sure. I'm all like, yeah, let's go. Let's do it. That's where I'm at.
Well,
absolutely.
You know, when you understand its capabilities and you understand the vision of this company, you know, we have a massive, massive vision, which for a lot of people seems to be too big. You know, 10 million people by Christmas. It's like, wow. But then you look at the tools that are being presented to us, the people on the ground here that understand the vision and are going with this. It's like, I can't see any issue in getting 10 million and more with this technology. And we won't stop there. And we know the value, you know, as more and more people come into our program, that what that's going to do for the value of our CRU program. That's like, oh my God, bring that on. And, you know, in most network companies, 90% of the people are doing absolutely zero. And yet with this technology, we can help take those people that want to earn some extra money through this and actually still do zero and build our business and structure and the whole vision of everything at the same time. It's huge. You know, I think in reality, we will be able to reach our 15% of the world's population in the next 18 to 24 months.
Yeah, I think so too, mate. And then, look, you guys, I've already let the cat out of the bag. There are some guests that are going to come in and have a chat to you guys later, and they're going to be able to share some other statistics with you to really give you an idea as to how freaking big this is. I don't think anyone's really grasped the gravity of what's about to happen. And I say, you know what? There was a massive surprise that happened to our company in March of 2019. You may know, you may remember it. It was the CRU launch, and of course, things just went ballistic after that. And I think once this really starts to hit its straps, you're going to see the sort of similar hyper growth to what we saw then, which was just crazy, which is awesome. So guys, we've got about 148 people on here so far. Welcome to everyone who has joined us. Hey, just pop in the chat where you're calling in from. We'll display up a few of the countries where you're calling from, so we can put it up so everyone can have a look.
There you go, guys. First 150 live, which is pretty cool. You know what? I want to share what came in my mind first. What do you guys think? Should we hear this?
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
You know what? If for a lot of people didn't know, I actually went to engineering school. Okay, and engineering school, I actually did software engineering and specialized in AI for some time. And one of the first things that resonates with me and keep coming in my mind is the first thing my engineering professor told me was, what is engineering? What is AI? How is AI going to help us? Anything that reduces human effort is going to be, you know, the forefront of the human future. And that's when I got thinking, and we experimented with a lot of things. And the best part I experimented was, do you guys remember in Facebook, we used to have games, Farmville, and all these games that we used to play, and you want to get all those coins? I actually created bots to actually do the work for me. Okay. And I thought that's all the application would be. And then now, and as I said earlier, you know, I'm really thinking how to sound smart, how to, you know, kind of send messages to the right people without sounding like a really, really bad person who doesn't know what he's talking about. And this happened in less than 1 week ago. Things are starting to materialize. Now, imagine when you're sleeping, things are going to work. We have spoken about, you know, how can we start making money while we are sleeping? Yeah. All right. how are we gonna find ways to keep moving forward with things, how to have ourselves duplicated, replicated, and do the things that we can do and beyond. This organization, this program, the AI is now creating the capabilities for us to move forward. And trust me, when I first saw the Iron Man movie, I was like, Jarvis, that does everything. I'm like, I'm gonna recreate that. You know what? I'm happily will say it right now. It's not far off, guys. We are in the golden age of artificial intelligence.
Wow.
We certainly are. Man, there's people here from all over the world, but I must say there's a massive representation of Kiwis in here this evening. So welcome, guys. Welcome from India, South Africa, Estonia. I see Boris is watching this live stream. Actually, look, let's bring Boris out here, shall we?
Okay. Yeah, all of you guys.
Neil, you're gonna have to push your screen back a little bit.
Boris Ajasa.
Ta-da! Drum roll.
Hey, Boris, how you doing, brother?
Yes. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Neil. Harry.
Good to
Glad
see you, bro.
To see you.
So,
Good
man,
to see you, bro.
I'm
doing great.
You're doing great. You're looking fantastic, my friend. Now, you've been on this digital doubles journey a little bit longer than most people. You're quite tight with the developers and getting everything implemented. Tell us how it's been for you, bro.
He's the inside guy.
Yeah, the inside guy. He's the inside man.
Insider. The information from Insider. Well, I'm totally excited about this new opportunity for all of us. It's actually something we are on the edge of massive changes in our MLCI business by implementing this tool. Well, I know that's a lot of work standing behind it, with the translation and all the streams and worldwide presentation, and it's a lot of work in front as well. But as an product of artificial intelligence and data mining in digital doubles, actually, it's once after 2 days, the amount of information just exploded my head, because I understood that I need to learn more about artificial intelligence. Like we started 1 year ago to deeper into blockchain. Now we need to absorb information regarding the artificial intelligence and what is data mining. And even you can find just in articles what is data mining as a process. Yeah, so the collecting data. Yeah, how the social networks sell this information, on what do they earn. Well, actually, this is a huge topic, and I'm really grateful that we have such strong partners in collaborational, like Futurology Artificial Intelligence combined to Digital Doubles Incorporated, and we bring in this product to the masses.
Awesome.
Absolutely, bro. Boris. Absolutely. Just one question to you, Boris, and also Andrew and Neil. Start to jump in as soon as you can. A lot of people, when we told them about digital double, they all thought 15th of July, digital double, it's going to be launched. All right, but we are going to do this in 2 phases. Am I right? We're going to have the data mining process is going to be launched on July 15, and then we're going to progress to the digital double processes. Do you want to say anything about that? And Andrew and Neil, feel free to jump in anytime.
Yeah, I can. Yes, exactly. So, as in, we have the whole line of products prepared for the new economical evolution of the world. Yeah, that includes data mining as a first step. Then we're implement the digital doubles when we put these entities into the mined society already, and then we add on the top of it our mall, marketplace. So there is a few more products that we will not tell at the moment what are the names, reveal yet, yes, but there is a whole line, it's on the whole destination of the products that will be for our community and for outer markets as well, so we can earn on the world market as well.
So let me get this straight, Boris. What you're saying is that we're not even really seeing the tip of the iceberg yet.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
Even that would be an understatement.
Yeah, way to understate it, Andrew.
You techie guys, just let me have a word in, will you? Right? I mean, I'm the old guy. I represent the older community here. Right?
Go for
it. Guys, Neil struggles to write a Google Doc, so let's go. Come on. Neil, push your screen back a bit.
Push my screen back a bit. So I mean, really what I'm hearing here is that this is another income stream over on top of everything else we got. Is this what's happening here?
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
I was pausing for dramatic effect.
Data mining is one more passive income stream. To become a data miner, it will take time, for grow your audience. But in the nearest future, it depends how many miners we are. Yes, this is one of passive income streams. And remember, guys, that the top 10 people in Forbes, they do have 7 passive income streams. And we are on the way to add to our own portfolio one more, to your personal and to the companies.
Okay, I'm happy. Everybody in my age group now is happy to hear that.
But did you get the depth of that though, guys? What Boris just said, another income stream for yourself, but also an income stream for our portfolio.
Yeah,
that's huge. And from what I've heard, from what I've garnered through listening to the webinars and talking with Boris and Alexander, guys, that has the potential to be a lot of money. I wasn't going to swear. I was going to say something else. I wasn't going to say. Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Data has always been, valuable. Okay, we always spoke about big data. Right? People know what big data is, and for people who didn't know what data mining, that word might be foreign for you guys. Okay, but data mining, simply put, all right, it's simply the process of taking a large database, an existing database, and you're taking and using it to get new information, to connect and enhance what you already have. So in that terms, what we're using now is LinkedIn. It's a pre-existing database of people, professionals, and people with common interests. We are taking the data, we're mining it for ourselves, where we can use it to enhance our business and more. All right, simply put.
So
what do you think, Boris? Did I say it right?
Yes.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong here too, Boris. But let's try and put it into context for people that are watching that will understand. Now, whether you like it or not, Facebook mines all of your data and delivers up the ads that are perfectly suited to you and what you want. If you've been talking about something, if you've been searching for something, all of a sudden it shows up on your newsfeed. That's what we have our hands on. Except instead of Facebook making the money, our portfolio will be making the money. Is that cool or what? Am I right? Am I right, Boris?
Yeah.
Yes, you're totally right. You're totally right, Andrew. Yeah, this is an extremely needed opportunity for us, I would say. Yes.
100%. It's awesome. It's awesome. Look at that. We got 1,177 love hearts. Love that. Well done, guys. Almost at 200. Guys, keep inviting people. Let's here's a challenge. If we get to 200 people, we need more of a challenge. 220 people, we might add one more camera to the chat here. And you might even be able to ask some questions if you want. Who knows?
You never know who might turn up here today.
So guys, start inviting. Oh, you just dropped. Start inviting people. We got 30 to go to get to 220. Let's do it.
Absolutely. And you know what? I think in the chats I saw someone actually linked us to the Facebook page of Digital Double. You know what? Show them some love. Go and click some likes and share it to your friends. You'll be really, really helpful for start to think that Digital Double is ours. All right, we are now taking them forward. Together, it's a collaboration that's going to be very beautiful. That's how I like to say it.
100%. And guys, this isn't just some backyard developer we've picked up. These guys have been featured in Forbes magazine. So this is some pretty high level stuff, and we've got our hands on it. So this is just the start of what our company is going to be able to bring to people. And I, for one, I'm incredibly excited and honored to be a part of that. How about you guys? How do you feel? I mean, honestly, on a scale of 1 to freaking excited, what are you?
I'm in the scale of shut up and take my money.
I like that one too.
I'm going to come out, bring out one of your classy words.
Stay classy.
Stay classy?
No,
that's for the end.
I'm not sure about Boris, but I'm probably of you and I, Andrew and Harin. I've certainly been in this business longer than you have with this company. And, I've seen nothing but growth all the way through, onwards and upwards. And, this company is just going from strength to strength. And, I never thought, I believed, but I didn't understand how that when Andre pulled out the magic number of 10 million for the month and looking at the current tools that we had in front of us and the momentum going with our partners, that was really going to be achievable. But then I think, Andre is certainly at least 10 steps ahead in this marketing plan as we roll out the company and where this company's going. And so to have the digital double and the data mining, this whole company come and be a part of us and be a joint collaborative with this, it is truly, truly massive and exciting. So my level of excitement when I started back in March 2017 to now has only just kept on going and going and going and increasing. And I struggle when I'm talking on a Zoom call with other people to contain my excitement. I cannot contain it anymore. And when I finish those those meetings, I have to leave the room so I can actually just calm back down from the excitement of what's coming and what this company is doing. And we are changing people's lives along the way. It's like,
you got to stop taking drugs.
I'm not.
Hey,
well,
that's for Amsterdam saying we shouldn't have eaten those cookies.
Yeah, well, we're on the same ones tonight, I think. Well, no, we weren't on any in the first place.
No, exactly. Crack up. All right, well, look, guys, you guys haven't added any more people since I asked to add to share it to get to 220 viewers. So we might have to finish up.
They're coming. Let's give them another 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Okay, guys, invite as many people as you can. Get them on here. Get peeps on this so that they can listen and see what's going on. They're not going to want to miss the people that are coming out next. Let me tell you right now. No pressure, guys. They're waiting in the wings.
No pressure. All right.
No pressure.
I just wanted to say one more thing, guys. A few more things, but this one thing just popped up right in my mind. All right. A lot of people think this AI and this digital double and this data mining process that's been created, it's already at its optimum level it could be. It's not really that. Okay. Think about AI and also this whole thing that we are setting up, like an infant, like a baby. All right. It is going to be what we are going to teach it. It is going to evolve by itself, just like how the human minds evolved over this, centuries. And imagine, I saw a comment in the chat as well. Somebody said, if I can do this, imagine what two of me can do. That's the right way to start thinking, guys.
Yeah.
That's absolutely the right way to thinking. Imagine how human lives could be enhanced. Now, my question to Andrew, Neil, Boris, feel free to jump. We somehow do network marketing. All right, that's one sector of the business that we take care of, right? And how is this going to actually help us? Think about it. What do you guys think? How is this going to help those people who are shy to speak to someone?
Well,
who really can't make the,
I think you just answered the question. How's it going to help those people that are shy to talk to someone? Well, it's going to make that initial contact to start with. But if we've taught our AI right and it's learned in the right way, which it will. And from my understanding, I'm pretty sure that it can learn off other digital doubles too, can't it, Boris? Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. That's
right.
So,
we're going to get the best, most highest converting scripts in the company, and our AI or our digital doubles will be able to learn from that. And then, you think about that, it's going to get it right to the point of just on the edge of the cliff, and you're just going to be able to go, and that's it, they're in. So it's going to make life so much easier, particularly for busy people. Now, guys, that's not to say you shouldn't, that you should forget your craft. You should continue to go out and hone your craft 100%, because you might come up with something that converts even better that you can teach your digital double. I mean, it's no-brainer for me.
Yeah, but you think about the long term of this, and it's going to help create another income stream for us. So depending on my understanding, depending on how active and successful your digital double is with the data mining, that you're going to get to share and retain 80% of the profits that come through that. So it's going to leave 20% into the pool, which is going to get spread amongst all the data miners, all the digital doubles. And so even if you're brand new and you don't even know how to talk to anybody, you actually become part of that pool. So I mean, if we're earning 100 million one month, that's 20 million that's going to go back into the pool and get distributed amongst everybody. Now, well, I just pulled that number out of my head. I don't know where it came from. I believe we will hit that number one day. Whenever it is, I'm not sure, but it's like the opportunities are here. And if you're scared to talk to anybody, don't worry about that. You know, it's going to come in and be part of the data mining pool, have the brain, the collective brain of everybody, and it's going to be an income stream regardless. Bang. I probably haven't explained it right. I'm in my senior years of my head around the technology, but what I've got so far, that's what I see that's coming for us and anybody that comes and gets involved with it.
I want to add to that, Neil, but first of all, Julie Russell, I see you there. Stay tuned because it may become clearer for you, okay? But I just want to add to that, Neil. You know, imagine, guys, Neil's just said you've got this big collective brain. Let me ask you a question. Who would like Andre Havrata going out and talking to people for them and closing their deals? Just one in the chat if you'd like that.
I just put my hand up right there. I'll take it.
I'm in. We're getting close to 200. Oh, we're at 211 guys. 9 more people. We'll invite some more guests on. So who'd like to have Andre doing it for them? Who's got that one? They should start coming through about now.
I'll say one. Can I say one?
You can say one. Josh has said one.
Boris, do you want one?
Rebecca's said 1111. Arnold said one. So guys, this is it, right? You're going to have the best minds putting in with their digital doubles. The digital doubles are all going to learn from each other if we let them. Well, hello. It makes sense, doesn't it? It means our conversions can go up. But this, if you haven't already realized it, this can be a point of entry for you to get people into this business.
Yeah.
Simple. Who doesn't want somebody to go out and do the work for them? We're getting close, guys.
We are very close. You know what I realized, guys, ladies and gentlemen, and when we are on the testing group, I know that this my LinkedIn account, yeah, so I have tripled my network within this 17 days. Yeah, I started from the 152 accounts. Now it has more than 470. Yeah, so I have tripled my network. And of course, yes, there is a very simple sentences like, hi, hello, yeah, I see we have common interests, let's collaborate, let's cooperate, let's keep in touch, and so on. But what is data mining doing at the moment for us, for all of us? It is closing the niche that our business based on. It's closing your 5 person per day to make a presentation. Everything now is up to you, how you will take it, because the potential customers flow going through social networks, people who, oh yes, I would like to collaborate. What do you have to me? And now it is your time to step up and give, okay, here is my presentation, or what your interest. I see you on the Bitcoin, your wealth management, personal development. Remember everything that what we have learned, yeah, and implement it through the data mining process in the nearest future.
Absolutely. And like 100%, Boris, guys, what you've learned on Marathon 260 for you runners that are still in the marathon, all the lessons that have been in that gives you enough information to be able to go out and start those conversations with those types of people. So if you didn't already have information in that space, amazing. All right, guys, we're at 212. If we get to 215, we'll bring him out.
Absolutely. You know what?
Still pushing.
Just want to say this.
215.
Yeah. 215. 217. Bring them in now.
What were you going to say, Harun?
I was going to say we are truly not only immortalizing our business, we are also immortalizing ourselves. It's going to be here forever. Simple as that.
100%. And you know what I say about legacy, right? And about you die twice in life. And the first time is when your mortal soul leaves your body. It says, see you later. We you know, the people still here on this earth, they say goodbye to you. And the second time you die is when people stop speaking your name. So what Aaron just said, we're going to be immortalized with this. You are literally part of history right now, guys. We're real close to that 220 on without any. We've been going 29 minutes, and I know these guys are champing at the bit to come out and see you guys as well and talk to you, answer any questions you've got. Boris, do you want to do the honors and invite them out?
Well, actually, yes, of course, definitely.
Drum roll, please.
Yeah, it is the surprise for me as well, ladies and gentlemen, today to present to you 2 persons that are in the head of Digital Double Seal Incorporated. It is Alexander Neymark himself, the CEO of Digital Double Seal Incorporated, and as well as the CEO of Crowley Product and decentralized database, and of course technical person who stands behind it as well is Dmitry Koshin. Yeah, so if you have read articles regarding the Forbes, these are these two guys that are on the Forbes. So we are connecting. This is our influencers, and let them bring them in.
Here they
Alex
are.
And Dmitry.
Welcome, guys.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Now, have we been talking way too fast for you to keep up?
Okay. Thank you for your invitation, and very, very interesting conversation. Thank you. Yes, we are working, and it's very good situation that you have tested some accounts in our solution. We have some testing groups around the world, and they are checking every day the situation. And yes, for us, it's not a miracle. It's not a dream, because we are using this technology during 3 years. And from the start, it was so exciting for me, because it's interesting that I had one conversation per minute, and it was very interesting that from the start I had, as I remember, 100 conversations per day. But after some time, I had 1,000 conversations per day, because this is cumulative effect, and for me it was impossible to answer for all of these people. And after some time, I turned off all my notifications on the phone, on my fitness tracker, because it's impossible to see one answer per second, one answer per minute. It's crazy. And after some time, I set up the rule to use this conversation maybe to spend 1 hour per day, because all other time I did my basic deals, and I had some conversations, I had some meetings and other. But for this activity, I set up 1 hour or 2 hours per day. And maybe if you have some technical questions, because Dmitry is not just my business partner, but he is CTO, technical officer of our company, and maybe he can explain about some details, some interesting. Yeah, maybe you have some questions about technical details, maybe technical interesting nuances, and this is very, very interesting opportunity, because he is usually working, but now he's sitting here, and he can explain for you, because it's interesting. It's so energy conversation, and maybe for us it's interesting opportunity too. And if you have some questions, please ask, and he can explain. Guys?
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's awesome. You know, that's a huge honor. You know, guys, I'm sure you guys heard that. If you guys have any other questions, put it on the chat. You know, the CTO himself is here to answer those technical crazy questions. I actually got one. Could be a funny one. Can I start first, guys?
Go for it.
Since the CTO is here, the technical guy is here, how sure are you this digital double won't take over our business and start doing it for itself?
It's not technical question. I can answer. But by the way, he is technical officer, chief technical officer, but he can explain very difficult technical issues very, very easy.
Simple way.
Yeah, simple way, simple. Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, okay.
When these digital doubles are very feasible, because they are already working. for us. We used these technologies, Alexander said, for 3 years. So they are working. And now you can test digital the data mining. Yes, you can test it already on LinkedIn, but we are going to prepare some more social networks and build eventually a meta social network that unites all your accounts in different networks. So we can, in future, we can be the largest and
one of the biggest.
One of the biggest social networks, combining all of them.
Yeah, by the way, I hear it about Facebook. Can you explain about our strategy about Facebook? Because you should understand Facebook is very big castle, very big house, and they have a lot of safety problems for connecting to them. And we have a special laboratory for researching this issue about Facebook. And can explain some details. Maybe you can explain about our last experience about searching through millions pages on Facebook and some other details.
Facebook is very eager to find bots and ban them. And this is the problem for all social networks, but Facebook is the most evil. The only way to find people and automate Facebook is use real people. That is why our idea of digital doubles make it possible to use Facebook for digital doubles. Every unit, every node, every data mining node is a real person. And if Facebook asks, are you a bot? A real user can answer, no, I'm not a bot. This is my documents. I'm a real person, and all that the bot is doing, that's me. That's my digital double. I am the real person, and this is my experience. So this is our main idea to overcome this bot chasing problem of the Facebook.
Yes. For understanding that this is new way of building of your business, to build the digital double, and digital double not just a bot, but for usual understanding. People don't understand what is it, what is a digital double, and they can add this new entity to their last experience that this is like a bot, but bot. This is very simple way for automatization. For example, some automatically requests, automatically sending of letters and other. But we have the mix. It's just like mix between the human and robots. Human cyborg, yes. I found I searched the word, but I couldn't find. And this is like cyber between your real life, your real person, and some automatical activity. And this is new entity, and this entity can help you to build your business, because all business needs to have some potential clients, and to search very quickly some potential clients. And we understand that social networks, this is a lot of potential people. This is new blue ocean for marketing, but we should educate to catch these people and convert their brain, their mind from cold leads to warm or to our clients. And this is very hard and very difficult process for some people, even for big and good sales, because this is everyday hard work. everyday hard work. And this hard work we will convert and we will stay on the automatically system, but it's not just automatically system. This is automatically plus your brain, plus your life, plus your energy. And this is really double. This is really your digital copy. And when you will copy, this copy will do itself by itself, and this copy goes to the internet, to the social networks, and have a lot of conversation. This is our main idea. And data mining, by the way, this is very important. This is very important because we should find a lot of people and build the biggest database for selling, for have some friends and other. And we should spend some time, because you cannot find 1 million people per day. It's impossible. But you can find it after, for example, 2 months or 3 months or 10 months. And if we build a lot of data miners database, our first goal, as I said earlier, 100,000 miners. We can manage 1 billion people. This is our main idea for next 12. Thank you.
Awesome. Alex, mate, if I could can you put up your left hand for a second?
Sorry?
Can you put up your left hand for a second?
Left hand for a second.
Okay, can you move to your right just slightly? Not
Slowly?
you, Neil. Alex needs to move to his right slightly. He's just been a little bit cut off, but that's all good. Mate, that's some awesome information right there, and I can tell you there's already, there must be 100 questions in the newsfeed already, so I think we've covered the sort of the Facebook bit, because we're not really there yet, but there's a question there about how can we avoid going to spam? Will Facebook spam it? I think we could get put in jail there. I'm just trying to find a couple of the other ones here. Heaps of questions.
I know. This I'm literally going through them, and it was crazy. But guys, it's really an honor to be hearing this, especially to know we are definitely in the forefront. A lot of people know what is NLP, right? Do you know what's NLP, guys?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah?
Neuro-linguistic programming.
Yeah, but then there's another type of NLP which Alex and our CTO would understand here. You guys know what I'm talking about, don't you? Natural language processing, which is a very common term in AI bots these days, where it's trying to make artificial intelligence sound more like human. And we all are, we are all more accustomed to bots where they sound like bots. All right, they just give out few keywords and few outputs. So why I'm telling you guys is because I'm pretty sure this was built in the fundamentals of making sure it is a proper double. Correct, guys? What would you like to say about that, Alex? Is that something that you want to tell people about how these bots are going to be more natural like a people, more like a human, where it is going to really help people rather than it's just going to come across security issues and people to be put off. Some people, when you talk about bots, they just don't want to talk to a bot.
Can I add on that though? Because once I understood that we were going to have our own digital double, and then in my LinkedIn profile, I was still doing my own friends, getting my own friends, and I noticed somebody replied back to me so quickly with too much data, and I went back to them and said, "Are you a bot?" Because all of a sudden I'm starting to think like this, how our customers are going to think like that was too quick, too much information too quick. They did come back and said no, they weren't. But it's like, we don't want our new people thinking, knowing that it's a bot, too much information too quick. How does that come in? And I'm just kind of sorry if I cut in on you there, Heron, but just
no, all good. That's a valid point there. Alex, back to you guys.
Yes, I can explain. We use the knowledge about some science, for example, psychology and sociology, science and other, and we use some theory and some methods for build our ecosystem, because we understand that we should use some knowledge from brain science to build the artificial science. That's firstly. Second, on the first stage, this is the imitation of your behavior. For example, your typical mistakes, your typical phrases, and your typical type of conversation. And you should educate this entity to do it. But on the first stage, we need people help, and our digital doubles can start the conversation and can continue the conversation, but always you should close the deal. They cannot close the deal now. You should close the deal, and this entity needs your help. As a human, you understand the end point of closing the deal, and because you understand that what is your strategy to invite some people for webinar, for example, or they should go through your links, and or maybe they should sign up on your landing forums and other. If this is very, very typical process and very typical behavior, yes, our digital bubble can invite them, go through the links, for example, or go through our webinar and other. But if you're going to sell, for example, some buildings, some real estate, people want to meet with a real person and to call with a real person and to speak with a real person, and maybe go to this flat or to this house and see the details. And in the real life, digital double can meet the people. You should meet the people, and you should ring on call to the people and close the deal. But after some time, we hope and we believe in the process that digital double can close all internet deals, all for the start, all simple deals, but after some time, after the understanding more deeply what type of closing deals they can use, they will do it, and they will close more deals. This is our strategy.
That's exciting. That's exciting. So as it becomes more intelligent and more capable with the processes we're going through, you're saying that these inevitably will be able to eventually close sales for us in some capacity. That's awesome.
By the way, we have started to publish some science articles on our Medium, and you can go through our Medium. This is just a start.
Yeah, cool.
Our goal to build the psychology laboratory, maybe in England, we don't know now, but we really invest a lot of money to science base of our digital doubles. This is not just a startup. This is not just a that we are selling some licenses, but this is the strong scientific direction for understanding this technology, and we are going to be one of the biggest company in the world around this topic.
Yeah, awesome. That actually kind of answers a little bit one of the questions that come up before from Leroy. He's got two that kind of three that run into the same one, but the first one is let me find it. Does Digital Doubles have any competitors, or are we really at the head of the game? So where would you put us in the playing field? Are we right at the top of the game, or are we competing against other people?
About competitors?
Yeah.
I think we don't. we don't have now. It's very, very philosophical question, because you can go through the biggest ecosystem about AI. For example, Amazon Alexa.
Yeah.
Or Google Assistant, yeah, for example. It's international, it's in English, and in some local countries, for example, in Russia, we have own solution, but it's just in Russian. It doesn't understand, for example, English or Spanish or other. If we go through, for example, Amazon Alexa, this is just voice assistant. It's not the entity for your business. You cannot take Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant and place on your website for help to build your business. And another way, we have some chatbots. Chatbot, this is the entity for building the conversation around frequency questions in your business. But this is not the strategy of the building conversation in the outside of your business. You should go to Google, to Facebook, and spend a lot of money to give the potential leads. Our AI, firstly, goes to social networks and find for you a lot of potential leads. This is the biggest opportunity. Firstly, and second, it's not just the ecosystem for searching and find the clients. It starts a lot of conversations for you, and you can spend just 1 hour per day. You can go to your personal account and see what potential clients today it searched for you. It found for you. This is another way, and it's impossible for Amazon Alexa because this is just I cannot say that we are just alone in the world. Yes, we have a lot of AI company, but we state and we have chosen very interesting direction to help the business, to help to build a lot of conversations for business in internet. And I think we are the biggest now, and I think in the future we will be the biggest company.
That's incredibly exciting.
Amazing.
And look, just something you just said then, Alex, and I've heard it before, but to hear it again, it's like, wow. Is like, this is literally going to go out and find prospects that meet your criteria each and every day. That's an hour that you've saved out of the day, easy. Except it's not just an hour that you put aside. This thing's working 24/7 for you to get up and then go and follow up these people. Well, in fact, it's done most of the follow-up for you. All you got to do is go and close them. Heckers, that's amazing.
Simple. How it doesn't get any more easy than that, does it?
But what I took out of that was that the energy that he just delivered that with. Here is a man that truly understands his product to the core, just like we do with our vision. He understands it to the core. He delivered the answer to that question from his heart with all the passion and his knowledge of what this is. This is massive, absolutely massive.
100%.
Thanks for that delivery. Perfect.
Now, Alexander, Dimitri, the last, not the last, there's still heaps of questions, but the last part of that question was, and I think this has been mentioned on a webinar before, but please humour us, go through it again. Are New the sole distributors of Digital Double, or have we got other people that we're also competing against that you've contracted to?
Sorry, your English is so quickly. Maybe Boris can explain for us because
explain. So
you have to change that, Boris.
Yeah, as I understood the question the question for us is about the licenses. If we, as a new economic evolution of the world consumers and participants, could buy a license in our CRU back office lately, soon, what about the sales on the rest of the market regarding to other companies, and for us as a Digital Doubles Incorporated to earn money on that? So this is the question regarding the other market and as a solution for other companies to market their products in our Mind Network, guys. That's the point.
Yeah, but Boris can explain more more better than me. But I will answer. Firstly, this is an independent company, and as you understand, as you know, this is company 50 by 50. Yes, this is one half our business and one half new economical evolution of the world business, and this is our own business. And yes, we can sell the licenses in the personal account of New Economic Evolution of the World by CRO or your. It's up to you the form of selling. But yes, it's possible to use for some other companies because this is an open ecosystem, and we are not going to close it for all world because this is an independent business. For us, this is an independent business for new economical evolution of the world community, and we're going to be the biggest company, and it's possible just with the direction for open the licenses for other people. And if people are going to buy it, they can go to your personal account. If they are afraid, for example, or they are not going, they can go to our data miner's personal account and buy some licenses. It's possible. And if we meet in an independent MLM company, multi-level company, yes, they can take our some package of our licenses for their own community. It's possible because we are not going to, for example, to steal their clients. It's not our goal. Our goal to build the biggest ecosystem of miners, and therefore, conclusions. People can buy the licenses in your personal account, in our personal account, and maybe in independent personal account. It's very, very easy. Maybe Boris can explain more because I am not the part of New Economical Evolution of the World's personal account team, and Boris knows more information than me.
Yes, but some information not for disclosure yet, ladies and gentlemen. So as we know, yes, we're gonna have it in the CRU, but anyway, we are thinking as well on ongoing promotions that should be confirmed. Yeah, so what is going on now is on a landing page, that will be translated to different languages. That is for our database, of course. But how I see it is for regarding the outer market. We can take any company that would like to give an advertisement to our database. It will make an income stream for us. And if it's going to be your mind friends from LinkedIn and from other social network, that remember that we are talking on our presentations 80 to 20% the split. So I mean, if the lead coming from you, then advertisement earnings, you get 80% of that payment. Yeah. So and if not, it's only 20%, but it's passive. So that's what the life trick is about this business.
Hold on. Hold on. For those that missed that, it's 100% passive. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
For that, what you just spoke about. Guys,
that's true. That's why we need to mine the database. So even if you're just a miner and there is no leads, your community may be around 30,000 people only. Yeah, there was no sales, but from the rest of the sales from 1 million community, you will get a piece of the pie. Yeah, a split of the pot. You can call it like this. Just to be a miner.
Amazing, guys. That doesn't get better than that, you know. So what Boris is saying is data mining, right? Now, can I ask this question? I'm sure this will be an awesome question. I remember studying about ANNs, which is artificial neural networks. All right. So basically, for people who doesn't know this, it's actually the brain behind artificial intelligence. All right. But let's not go that far. If you would like to answer that, go for it for people to understand. But I just want to know, since this digital double and data mining works in a certain way, can you explain, or can you tell us in easy ways, how can you explain machine learning and also unsupervised and supervised learning. How does this system work?
This is a technical question, yes.
Machine learning is building some implicit rules of a lot of data. A lot of data. You have a lot of data. Some people about people behaviors, how they react to some propositions or anything. A lot of data, and if you have this a lot of data, you can feed this data to neural network, to specially constructed neural network, and it will construct implicit rules and can predict the behavior of the person in future. That is definition of machine learning. And we don't currently use machine learning. We use pre-trained neural networks because we don't have a lot of data now. But when our network will be very large, we will use machine learning to enhance its behavior, to enhance digital doubles, and so on.
Cool. So what you're saying is machine learning is yet to come, and that's going to be one of the applications in the future for organization. Perfect.
Machine learning needs a lot of data, and we will have a lot of data when we grow our network to the world scale.
Absolutely.
We have very big community,
yes.
And if this community participate in our solution, involve in our solution,
yes,
we will have a lot of data, and this data will based on our solution with machine learning technology and machine learning strategy.
Absolutely. The reason why I asked that question that way is just to make people understand the process that we are going through right now, which is data mining, is going to be the step one, the process one for something much, much bigger. That's why I wanted people to know what machine learning is and about ANNs. So thank you for answering that in such a way that what we're doing right now, we are setting up the pathway for something bigger. Neil, Andrew, what do you guys think? Excited for that?
Oh, 100%. I just want to reiterate though what you just said there, guys. This is the first step. So the data mining is the first step. We're creating, and I'm quoting now Alexander because I heard him say this the other night and I thought it sounded smart. We are creating the mega brain right now. Okay, so we're putting everything together, and then we'll be able to put massive offers out to that market, and that will generate revenue. And you heard what Boris said about that. If you've mined a lot of that data, then you're going to get a bigger percentage of that. Giddy up. That part, 100% passive. Then, once we've got that big database, guys, we're then going to start to move into that second phase of the digital double, where we're training that AI to go out and have the conversations for us. This is amazing, guys. This is cutting edge technology, and it's brought to you by New. Giddy up.
Yeah, but just those in my age group, right?
Even you could understand it, Neil.
Putting our heads together, right? This is all of us putting our heads together to collectively, go out to the world and make it a better place. And yeah, it's what's our favorite saying? What is it? We're just getting started, guys.
We're just getting started. 100%.
Exactly. That fits perfectly.
So there is another question that's come up, and I did see it too, Boris, and I'm glad that you've sort of commented on it. John Jacobson from Norway has asked this question about the security for us of users of the program. Is there any risk out there for hacking, etc.?
No, there is no risk for hacking because you have control on your account, and if you want to get rid of our system, you just can change the password. We will not have access to your account.
How about our servers?
Our servers are absolutely protected because we have long history, and we have already processed financial data,
yes.
such as credit cards and so on. So we have.
I was going to explain it after Dmitri's answer. I will.
Yes, we meet very modern standards on data security, such as PCI DSS. So we know how to protect your data.
Yes. And Boris said about me, and Boris always, when Boris introduced me, that he told about our last experience, that we built the Crowley company, and you can go through this site. It will published in the New Economical Evolution of the World personal account with the instructions for data miners, and it contains English version and some other languages version, and it's not just the text, but it contains the testing forms for take your personal financial data from banks, and this is another business. We can connect you and or your digital double with your bank financial information, and after the typing your password from your bank, this digital double can go to your bank account and take a lot of information, a lot of financial information. This is more sensible. This is more sensitive than social networks information, for example, some posts or some photos. And we built this business, and it's absolutely safety. And therefore, we have a lot of experience for protect of your data.
So I've got an incredibly serious question then. Incredibly serious. Given that it can get that information if you go and logs your keystrokes and can get into your financial institutions, can it order pizza for you?
Boris, can you translate for us?
Okay, when our digital Didi will be in launch, can it order a pizza for me when I want it?
No.
It's not.
Yes, as I already said, we are at the very beginning of artificial. So it's not too smart to order it. But in future, when we turn off machine learning, as you said about it, and it will be super smart, and of course it will control the world somehow.
Yes.
So as I see
absolutely controllable artificial intelligence, and you are much smarter than this intelligence now.
Yes.
Of course, it will get much smarter, but it will never need a pizza, because it never eats. It just works for you.
Yeah, it's another question that in the future.
No, it was. Yes,
it was a bit of a joke.
It was a bit of the joke. Yes.
It was to order me. It's all good.
But what I see regarding the pizza, if it can't order it right now, but it can lead you to the best chief who will make a receipt and share a receipt for you how to do that.
Perfect.
That's
we seem to have lost Haran, but that's all good. Now I've just got a question now for the audience. There's heaps of questions, guys. So many questions. What I think we're going to do is we're going to go through all of the questions that have been asked in this feed. And we're going to collate an FAQ, put it together for everyone, and chuck it up in the group. So it might take us a few days to a week to get that. So, but we will do that for you. The question I want to ask everyone out in the audience is, has this been helpful for you guys tonight? Give me a 5 if it's been helpful. Give me a 10 if you're not going to be able to sleep tonight. For me, it'd be a 10.
Boris, can you translate?
The feedback from the audience, how is the important information, of course.
You should try it because it's interesting. It's not so expensive. It's not so difficult. You should try it. And we need not your money, but we need your person. We need your help for build our ecosystem. It's not mine. It's ours.
Yes.
And we are together can build our ecosystem.
Absolutely, guys. And actually that brings to another question that was there that I think is quite pertinent. And because there are two phases here, Dimitri, Alex, we're talking about the data mining, which we've already sort of started in that test group, and then the digital doubles. Now, you mentioned something about this the other night. The question is, do we have to pay for them both separately? But you said something about the data mining the other night that was a little bit different to what people might understand. Could you just go through that again for us, please?
Yes, I understand. You should understand that data mining, this is the process to find the clients and to build their big database. And in the future, our AI will turn on the digital doubles on some accounts of miners where we will find the potential clients. This is like the community digital double, not an individual.
Yeah.
But if you want to use your individual digital double, which can go to internet, to the data mining database or other databases, and to promote your personal services or your personal product, you should educate it to be like your digital copy. Because community digital double, this is our digital copy. Yes, this is your digital copy, but very, very small your digital copy. And we use it for promote our products, our company, new economical version of the world products and other. And if you want to have your personal digital double, this is another activity. You should create the account, you should educate it, and you should educate it to understand your strategy, your mistakes, your type of thinking, and other. It's the parallel activities. Data mining, this is the building of the biggest database.
The mega brain.
And use community digital doubles, common community digital doubles. And digital doubles in general, this is the process to have an individual digital doubles for all people.
Okay? Awesome. So I hope that answered the question that was out there. So look, it's an exciting time, guys. It's an exciting time. So we're just over an hour and 10 minutes into this now. So guys, is there anything that you really need to say now? Harren, is there anything you want to add? Neil, Boris?
Yeah, just one question. Say this is specifically on data mining process because we're going to launch this. People are going to start using it. So before this question arises during the process, let's address this right now. People are asking, I've had this conversation where people said, you know how our data mining is going out there looking for people from the keywords and based on common interests and all those stuff. All right. It makes the initial contact for me. Just imagine, say I'm too busy to answer them. Can the digital double continue conversation? That's the first question. Second question is, say the data mining process answers the question and then the human goes and answers the question and then we want the bots to take over after that. So kind of like a two process right here. So do you think that is possible? And also, does data mining works separately or works in parallel, works together? This answers would really make the people really happy and understand how we're going with it.
Yes, this is very difficult for understanding on the start. I understand because we are doing this project during 3 years. For some people who just started to understand that this is very difficult. But yes, this is very flexible system. About an individual digital double, this entity can be with independent ecosystem, and it's separate. It's not data mining, but this is yours, and you can take it. And you can educate it to start some conversations and to answer, for example, you can educate it to answer your typical answers, your frequency answers and other. for example, to understand your frequency questions, which you typical meet in your dialogues last time. And this entity can start the dialogue and continue the dialogue. And from the start, it may be, for example, 5 or 6 iterations or attempts to conversation, to have the conversation. In the future, it may be the big dialogue, but it's up to you. It depends that what product do we need to sell. If this is very easy product, it's one situation, and if this is difficult product, this is another situation. And the data mining, this is the process to build the biggest database, as I said. And only some social networks have these databases, but we can do it, we can have it with our solution. And this is new way of building the databases, as Dmitry said, that all social networks can be under our control, under the control of our AI server. And if you have individual digital double, this digital double can go to our data mining database or go to the free internet, to for example, to YouTube or to Twitter, for example, and have some conversations on these social networks. This is the entity which can go to, like virus. Virus can go through the whole ecosystem and spread to the ecosystem. But the data mining, this is our own database. The database above to all databases. But the digital double, your individual digital double can go to our data mining database or other databases. It's up to you, and it depends to your strategy of selling.
Okay? Absolutely. I'm very excited. Now, one question. Does data mining and digital double work for the dating?
Yes, it's absolutely, because this is our one of our idea. That, for example, in Facebook, we have some. It's just an experiment, but I have the small digital double, which can go to some girls in Russia, for example, or in United States, because all world understand that in Russia we have very beautiful girls, and
I don't deny that.
Yes, you understand, yeah. And it goes to the girls, and to start very interesting conversation about for example, your eyes are very beautiful, or your dress is very red or very green, and other. And after some conversation, digital double asks, for example, can we go to the meeting, or can we have a date, for example? And if the girl answers, okay, it's interesting, I will understand it. But after this answer, before this answer, my digital double will speak with the girl and say, I don't know about this dialogue. Just after they accept the dating from the girl, and it's possible, and we will. It's funny situation, it's interesting situation, but this is the example that we can use it for all of our life, not just for build the business, but for all of our life around
Boris,
the world.
what do you think?
In any languages around the world.
Well, as what I see and what I think, so even I don't clearly imagine all the potential of digital double in all 5 spheres of personal development. Remember that? Yeah. So in every time, so in each section, we could have like a personal digital double. That's for business, for personal growth, for relationship. Yes, that can interact with the outer world and bring the best solutions, offers to us, or we can deliver it to the market. This is how I see it. But your question was a nuts one.
Well, people are asking it, so I asked it. All right. You know what? This came into my mind. So this time the machine is not learning. We are learning from the machine how to pick up girls.
Well,
Aaron, I think you just halved the sales, all right? Every wife out there now is going to go, no,
you can't have it.
digital double. But I have a question, if I may. We heard on the webinar in the weekend that you're going to roll out, I think, 1,000 and then another 1,000. And it's like, do we have a format on how many you're going to release to our VIP members and over what time? And then will there also be a support system in place to help people set them up, and how we train them and all that support system for people of my age so that we can optimize our digital double for ourselves?
Absolutely, Neil. Mind-blowing, right? And you know what, Alex, when you do the testing for the dating apps and the dating bots, sign me up, okay?
So
One of the first testers. It's not a problem.
do you understand my question? It's like, we've got like thousands and thousands of people that want to get the bot, and it's not going to be rolled out. We're not just going to open it up and allow it for everybody. It's going to be released in stages, isn't it? Is that my understanding? I could be correct.
So the sales, Neil. I think that on the first one sale it will be enough for them. As you know, from our common presentation, on the first stage we need to collect 100,000 miners, so we can manage up to 1 million people's accounts. Yes, so actually billion, yes. Sorry, too many zeros. So actually, how many of them are for nuclear molecular evolution of the world? I don't know at the moment. But how I see it, it will be enough for all participants to purchase at least $100, definitely.
Yeah. So my question was, and in the webinar and our weekend webinar, they said that they're only going to release 1,000 at a time. So. And then another 1,000 after that. Do you remember that? So it's like, what is the release process for everybody? Because I know there's more than 10,000 people on this call that want to buy one on the 15th of July this month. So are they all going to buy it?
I think that was the mention of the digital double release second part, when we will enter the digital doubles the second part, so we can release. We will not like just open the digital doubles and like everyone will wow jump inside. Yes, so we will start it with a little bit like 1,000 first inside. Like top managers, top leaders for the company, offer them it. And then on growing, because DD is like a small child. So we can't just throw it out to outer world and say, okay, now go and find the clients. Yes. We need to educate them. So we need to reflect our own behavior and into text, and to start to learn him. So it will take a time. That's why it is like a step-by-step system. So 1,000, 10,000, and so on.
But so on the 15th, then the data mining will be available for everybody.
The data mining, so far in the CRU VPUB, yes.
Right, perfect.
Wonderful news. Data mining is available to every single VIP club member. Am I right?
Well, there's actually a possibility that it might be even available to non-VIP club members, but only digital double to VIP. So
yes,
exciting times, guys.
That's correct too. That's correct too, Andrew.
So for those of you who missed that, I'll say it again slowly. The data mining part likely be available to all members regardless of VIP status. Digital doubles, however, you will have to be VIP to get that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Huge. That is huge. Huge.
All right. I can't wait. 15 July, come soon.
What are we? We're on the 7th or something now? We're on the 6th. 9 days, guys. 9 sleepless nights.
9 days, 9 streams.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, really.
idea, yes, by the way.
You know, it's
Yeah.
a real thing here. Like, you know, in Australia and other parts of the world, we say Christmas in July. I think Christmas just came early this year, guys.
Well, that makes sense because I've heard a lot of people saying, let's just have New Year's now and call 2020 done.
Exactly. Perfect. Let's do it.
Done. All right, guys. Look, I want to say, Blagaderu, Alexander, Dimitri, thank you very much for coming and investing some time with us this evening. Boris, thank you also. Guys, I hope you've got heaps out of this hot seat. We've definitely gone much longer than we would have normally. Trying to give you guys as much value as we can. Obviously, we're excited. There's good things coming. We're going from strength to strength, and we're just, if you can imagine a champagne bottle and the cork's just about to be released, that's where we're at right now. So shake yourselves up, get some pressure, and let's hit it.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Andrew. Thank you,
Bye.
Neil. Thank you, guys. Alex, Dmitry, Harry.
With
Thank you
that,
very much.
stay classy, everyone.
Neil, thank you very much. All right, guys, have an amazing evening. Love you all. Take care. We'll talk soon. Paka paka.
Пока-пока.
Bye.
Yes, bye-bye.